All right, hi everyone. My name's Elena. I'm here with Glass Factory at the lovely Governor's Ball in New York City, and we're here with Rumor today.
Hi everyone, my name's Rumor. I'm here with Glass Factory at the wonderful Governor's Ball, and we're here with Elena today.
Love it, love it. Okay, so first question. You have built a career that's entirely focused on your music, keeping your identity under wraps while also breaking through expectations. You make music that you want to make and that you like. How did you develop that unwavering sense of staying true to yourself?
Put my ego aside, and I want people to fall in love with my music before they fall in love with me. And COVID helped with that, you know. So yeah, that's kind of what I did. Put my ego aside, and just put out the music.
Yeah, awesome.
What's work?
So you've worked with artists like Future, Young Thug, Timbaland, like all in the span of your career, which really started over COVID. Are there any artists that you would like to work with that you think people might be surprised by?
No, because I feel like the Rascals fan base. The Rascals, they're pretty much open to me working with anyone at this point. You know, like there could be a record with Madonna, and they probably just be like, "Oh, hey, we're going on with Madonna!" You know what I'm saying? But but no, I'm open to working with anyone as long as like the music's great. But people on the outside who don't really follow my music that much, they might just, you know, they might get shocked. You know, I guess it's, you know, the shock value at its best. You know, my first music video that I put out, so. Everything from there is just kind of like expect what you're gonna get, and then live with it.
Okay, so your EP, Drug Dealing is a Lost Art, is a prime example of your multi-genre sonic blend.
Mm-hmm.
Can you explain to us what the meaning behind the title is? What makes it a lost art?
Everything's a lost art. You know, as society's changing for the good, or maybe for the bad, but there's always going to be change. So me saying drug dealing is a lost art, it doesn't pertain to cocaine, heroin, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it just means that you look at society and it's starting to accept things a lot more. You know, like when you look at, I said this in another interview, but I'll say it again. When you look at clips from the 80s when they were trying to enforce the seatbelt laws, people were like, taking away our freedom! You know, and now look, everybody's wearing seatbelts. So it's just like, there's always change and growth. Drug dealing is a lost art means that there's going to be change. There's going to be growth. And yeah, we're going to look back on some things and not really, you know.
Okay, so something that Alex is super excited about. What inspired That Was Therapeutic? What was going on behind the scenes when you wrote that song?
When I wrote that song, I'm not really open about my personal life, but I opened up. That was the only record that I kind of opened up a little bit about my personal life. Love outside of the States, you know, my story. Ain't running through the 6, cop the BM, that's an 8. Real cozy, I just got an 8 Series BMW. Shout out BMW. Send me some BMWs. Yeah, so there's little drops in there in that record of, you know, my personal life. So yeah, just kind of wanted to show it out there. And the music video, I actually sat down with Amber because we were in a session working and whatnot. And she was just like, yeah, really, you know, never take off the mask and so on. So she actually, remember, she used to wear huge glasses. She's like, I took it off and then nothing was ever the same. Obviously it's growth and whatnot, she's still who she is. But she was just like, yeah, don't take off the mask. That's why I chose to put her in the music video. That's like, I took off the mask for her when she told me not to take off the mask.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
That boy got that knowledge.
That's
Awesome.
So like you mentioned earlier, you have said that big egos make man do things to justify what their ego is telling them. Ego moves man, and you said that you put aside your ego. What actions and thoughts do you think people in general should adopt to push back against the concept of ego?
I feel like people say communication, but it's really comprehension. Like, can you really are you really soaking in what I'm saying, and are you understanding? So like when people understand and get on the same frequency, then like ego goes away. But if not, if I'm saying something to you and I'm saying it and I'm saying it, and you're not grasping anything, it's kind of like, okay, yeah, like you will probably think I'm turning up on you, or vice versa. So yeah, comprehension, just understanding, that gets rid of ego.
Awesome.
For society.
What is a mantra that you live your daily life by that you think others should adopt in just any capacity?
Patience is glorified procrastination. Patience is glorified procrastination if it's in your hands and you can help it. If it's in God's hands, like if you try to go left, you can't do it. If you try to go right, you can't do it. And then you're like, okay, I actually have to wait. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, get up. Go and do something. Get it done. Stop waiting around. Yeah.
Yeah. Can't work unless you do, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. So, final question. Is there anything else you would like to share with us?
My name's Rumor, and we're out.